Alright guys, so we want to have our feet stacked underneath our hips parallel. We're just going to tilt our hips forwards and backwards just to loosen them up just a little bit. Take some nice deep breaths in, get that breathing under control. Just gently forwards and back. Now, we want to make sure that our hips are nice and parallel. They're tilted forward just a little bit. We're going to roll down. So from the chin, we tuck in, roll down, then roll up, and then just bring those arms with you. And down. So remember, it's balanced. So we're not going too fast. And up, and down. And again, so roll down, tuck that chin in, shoulders follow. It's just a little gentle stretch to begin with. And roll down, hands down the outsides of the legs. Make sure those hips are nice and strong. Guys, we're just going to float in and away. Open those hands and rotate. Keep those hips facing forwards. Then float in and back. And again, in and back. Just give those hips a little tilt forwards and backwards. Guys, take those hands up. We're going to have a little lean. And then back in. Not too much. Keep those hips nice and square. Use that breathing. Feel the lats opening up. Oh, a little stretch in the ITB. Guys, take those hands down. We're going to roll down. Chin first. Hands down the outside. Now, we're going to transfer the weight forwards a little bit now into the front of our foot. And a bit more now. As those arms come up, just come up on those toes gently. I'm no ballerina, so we won't be coming up into point. One more like that. And up. And you should feel that lower back loosening off a bit. Guys, float those arms in, rotate round. Oh, keep those hips facing forwards. 2 in, and again, in, and rotate. Hands up to the ceiling, opening that chest up. Guys, hands up and lean. Probably go a little bit further now. Oh, that's quite a nice stretch, isn't it? Hey. One more. Alright, this time we're going to hip hinge. So we're just going to push those hips back, put those arms forwards and feel that stretch in those hamstrings. Don't let that butt pop up. One more like that. Oh no, let's do 4 more, sorry. 4. Nice long neck, tuck that chin in slightly. Take those arms up a bit more. Don't let those ribs flare open. Brace that tummy from the beginning. Alright, we're just going to go back into a little split squat. So take that right leg back, and down, and stand. That's your left. I have to remember, we're not mirrored here. I instruct you as if I'm instructing a class, but actually we're on the same leg. So it's not a massive step back. It's just a tiny little step back. And then just a little bend down, like a little bob. We're just warming through those quads. See how my knee is underneath my hip. And again. Good job. Well done, guys. Pedal those feet. Hopefully the body's a little bit more mobilised. Ready for us to go onto our balance track. Now the balance track will help to warm through the muscles. If you need to hang on, then please do. What we want from the beginning is to have those hips underneath the ribs. We are stacked. 1 second. Then what's going on, babe? I clicked the wrong playlist, but it's okay. Hips tilted slightly. Don't let those ribs flare open. We want them closed. We want those abs braced from the beginning. And we're definitely going to use our breathing. Left leg up. We're going to take the leg down and up. And again, now I've got my hands and my fingers on my hips, and just to make sure that I'm not hitching up on one of my hips. Alright, we're going to lower, lift and extend. So lower, lift, point out, back in. Lower, lift, extend. And guys, you don't have to lift that knee too high. Lower, lift, we're going to leave that in, open the gate. We open and close. Now we want to keep those hips facing forwards. We're just opening up our hips. Open and close. How you doing, alright? Alright, we're going to do little circles with the knee, round one way, really small. Watch those hips don't start hitching. Other way. And remember what I said, use that breathing. Now we're going to stay with this leg, lower and lift with me, down and up. And again. And if you need to, you can always put your foot down, take a beat, and then come back to me. Dig that big toe in. Guys, lower, lift, extend. Lower, lift, extend. Block 2. Nearly halfway through block 2 already. Guys, we're going to open and close the gate. Ready? We open and close. So my supporting leg is now starting to get a bit tired. I'm getting a bit wobbly. But come on, we're almost there. One more like that. Then we're just going to do 8 circles one way. Come with me. 8. Brace that tummy. Other way. Come on. Draw that belly button in. Keep that balance. 3, 2, 1. Good job. Well done. If you need to, pedal those feet out. Oh, that's hard, wasn't it? But if you want, we can move straight on. Down and up. If you still need a moment, then that's fine. Lower, lift, extend. Lower, lift, extend. So again, the same teaching points on this side. Make sure those hips are nice and parallel, nice and balanced. Don't be hitching up on the hip. We're using the hip flexor. Open the gate, open and close. And again. I can feel my glutes, they're doing some work. Little circles, nice and small. Come on. And the other way. Use that breathing, keep it steady. Just lower and lift, guys. Last block, down and up. Come on, you've got this far. Don't give up. One is better than none, as I say. You've got this. All right, lower, lift, extend. Last block. Oh, I was doing so well. Just lost my balance. I'm just going to adjust, make sure those ribs aren't flaring. Open the gate. And close. How you doing? Are you alright? Come on, you can do this. One more. Last little push now, little circles. You've got this. And the other way. Keep those hips nice and steady. Come on. Nice. Good job. Well done, guys. Alright, just pedal those feet. Nicely done. If you need a drink, grab one. Just grab one if you need one. Take a moment whenever you need to have that moment. Okay. Now, we're going into lower strength. So we've had our upper lower mobility. We've had our balance section. We're now going to go into a lower strength section. Guys, it's a challenging track. but don't worry, just do what you can. So we want to have our feet turned out. We're going to have a little squat flow. It's easy. Down, halfway up, down and up. Let's go. So to begin with, we'll keep our hands here. And with these, we want to just tilt forwards just slightly. Our chest comes down in the middle of the knees. Make that spine nice and long by tucking that chin in and looking down at the floor. We haven't got lots of moves in this track, so you don't need to actually watch me. Alright, we're going to do 3 slow pulses at the bottom. 3, 2, 1 more, then down and rise. Go again. You've got 3, 2, 1, down and rise. Back for our zigzags. So we go down, halfway up, down and up. We're just going to take our hands out in front now. So like we're holding a ball. We're holding the ball away from our chest. And again. So hopefully this is now starting to get into those quads. One more like that. Guys, 3 pulses at the bottom. Nice and slow. 3, 2, down and rise. Find that midfoot. Try and get that weight transferred through the whole foot. Come on. And again. Nice little pulses. Down and rise. You've got one more. Remember all the teaching points. Keep that neck nice and long. Tuck that chin in. Down and rise. Yes. Good job. Let's now just pedal those legs out a bit. Give those hips a little rotation round if you need it. Oh, it's got hot in here. Alright, let's take those feet out just that touch wider. We're going to take our arms up. Let's pulse. 3, 2, down and rise. And again. 3, 2, down and rise. And again. Tell me what you've done for me. Down and rise. Push those knees out. Don't let them collapse in now. Come on. Down and rise. And then we've got a moment. Good job. Alright. One little section left to go. Just like that. You've done 2. You can do this. You can do this. Feet wide outside of those hips. Same thing with those arms. Take them forwards. Let's pulse. 3, 2, 1. Down and rise. And remember, push those knees back down and out. Come on, down and rise. Now for this last little bit, make them really small now. Don't let those ribs flare. One more. Come on. Down and rise. Good job, well done. Bring those feet together. Shake a leg. Shake a leg. Well done, guys. All right, have a little drink if you need one. I'm just going to grab a quick sip of my Monster. Oh, morning, Anne. Welcome. You've done this. You've done this with me this week. We're going to go on the floor now. You know what you need to do. All right, guys, we've come to the end of our mats. We are going to do corner to corners. We're going to do the right side first, then the left, then the right, then the left. And in the middle, we're going to do a bear plank. Don't panic. It sounds complicated, but it's not really. We keep it simple because it's the simple things that are often the most effective. So guys, let's roll down just like we did in the warm-up. Walk those hands out into all fours. Make sure those hands are under the shoulders, knees are under the hips. We're going to do the right side first. Tuck those hips under. We'll go out corner to corner, then in. And again. So what we want is to get that belly button lined up with the mat. Make sure we're transferring the weight equally through both sides. Guys, we're going to add the lift on. So we're going to slide out, then lift the back leg and the front arm. At this point, make sure that the back isn't arching or curving. We've got a nice flat back. And to do that, that's where we make sure that the glutes are doing the work. Alright, now lift up those knees slightly on your toes and hover off the mat in a nice bear plank. Hold it there. 7, 6, 5, 4. Lower those knees down, corner to corner on the left. So we'll slide out and in. And the rule with this is length rather than height. So lengthen the neck, make sure that spine is nice and neutral. We're going to add on that lift. We're going to slide and lift. And use the glutes, don't let the back join the party. Just for the glutes. Come on, one more. Alright, hands under the shoulders, let's lift those knees into that nice plank, that bear plank. Hover, 7, 6, 5, 4. Guys, lower down, back on the right side, let's extend, nice and gently, brace those abs. So the combination of the bear plank plus this will help fire up those abs. Let's add that lift on. Let's go. We slide and lift and lower and in again. Make sure that we're not favouring one side over the other. Nice equal balance. Let's change side. Oh no, we're going into our bear plank. Come back on those toes. Hover up. Hover a bit lower if you can. Let's lower those knees down. Last time on the left. Slide it out. Slide and in. And again. So if you notice, my knee only comes in back to its start position. And the same with the hands. Brace that tummy, ready? Add that lift. We're going to slide and lift and lower and in. And if you come back to this another day and you think, that was a bit easy, you could always add some light hand weights if you wanted. And rest it there, guys. Yeah, you could add some little wrist weights, yoga blocks or yoga weights, and then ankle weights. That could always kind of extend that and make that a bit more challenging. Have a nice reach through those hands. And then guys, when you're ready, let's come up into seated. Can't believe we are already on our ab track. Dun, 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 dun. I hope it is anyway. It is. Alright guys, just making sure that you can see me okay. That's alright. So guys, we're just going to roll backwards and forwards. So we just roll and in. So make sure hips and bits to the ceiling. Everything is tucked underneath. And we're almost just rocking backwards and forwards on our tailbone. keep those ribs nice and closed, so nice short distance between the hips and the ribs. We don't open up and flare them. We want our backs to be nice and curved. We're going to roll back and we're going to stay here now. Now stay here and rotate. We go round and middle. And again. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Some nice little slow movements. It's not fast. Now come back to middle. We're going to lift each heel one at a time. But hold this nice rolled back position. Keep the body still and make sure hips and bits are to the ceiling. Guys, we're going to keep the right leg up. Take the left arm with it, up. Now keep the leg there, but sway the arm up and down. The further that hand goes, the harder it'll be. Hold that position, come on. Nice, roll up. And back. Alright, so block 2. Just gentle into these, ease yourself in. Rotate round, round and middle. Now we just want the top part moving. So keep those hips nice and fixed. And perhaps you've got a bit more to give, in which case push yourself back. Heels up, one at a time. Perhaps you've gone too far, and that's okay. You can always come back up a little bit. You've got 4, 3. We're going to keep the left leg up and then take the right arm with it. Let's go. We float the arm and down and up. And use that breathing, guys. Don't hold your breath. Nice, steady breathing. Roll up. And back. If you need to, you can take a bit longer here. I don't mind. It's your workout at the end of the day. Came around. Remember, we're curving under. Stay here. Rotate round. And middle. Other way. So keep those hands up. Take them round. One more. Lift those heels. Ready? You're so out of line. So remember what I said. Maybe you haven't gone far enough, in which case, give yourself a bit more. Maybe you've gone too far, in which case, just give yourself a bit less. Right leg up, left arm going with it. Let's go up and down. And again. One more. Let's roll up. I think I might take a beat there, just for a second. Round 4, this is our last round, and then we're going to cool off, guys. We're going to stay back, rotate round, and the other way. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Sorry, singing away. Gets me through. Heels up, let's go, last bit. Come on, we've got this. I think I say that at this point in every session. We've got this. Much telling myself as I am telling you. Left leg up, right arm goes with it. Last time, come on. Two more. One more. Oh. Well, that was hard, wasn't it, huh? Well done, guys, well done. All right, roll back all the way and just relax into the mat. We'll have a little stretch. Are you ready? Oh. Well done, everybody, good job. All right. Okay, so we're going to lie on our sides, let those hips drop down, take that hand out, palms together. We're going to open and close the arms, so open. Now, keep those hips facing towards me, but open that chest up. Nice sort of spinal twist here. Look at the hand. Get a lovely long stretch in there. Come back over. One more. Stretch, twist that spine off. Guys, bring those knees up to the center. Let the hips follow. We're going to take the right leg up. Hamstring stretch. So we want that right leg go into that right shoulder. A little bit more stretch if you've got it. Give that ankle a roll round. Cross the legs over. Open those hips. Reach through that window. We just want to be right now. Alright, you're going to roll over onto the other side. Get that arm out flat. Palm to the ceiling. Knees together. Take that hand across. Open that chest. Twist that spine off. Bring those hands back over. Watch that hand as it goes. One more. Over the top. Open that chest. Feel that spine open, like twist it around. Feel a bit better. Bring that hand back. Words have lost me. Guys, roll onto your back. Let's put that left leg up, right leg down. Make sure that left shin is going to our left shoulder. Nice hamstring stretch. Twist that ankle round. We're going to cross that leg over. Open up those hips. Reach through that window. Open those hips up. Stretch those glutes. Rock around till you get that stretch in there. 4, 3, 2. Guys, keep those knees in. We're just going to lift those legs up to the sky. Up, up, up. Stay there. Lower down. Lift up again. Lower down. Guys, we're going to come back into seated. Twist to face me. Good job. Take that right arm across. And now the left. I'm cueing the wrong way again. Nice. Now the blood pressure's regulated. Let's stand. Take your time. There's no rush. Burn, 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 burn. Up we come. Now if you need to hang on to something, you can. Let's do our quads. Knees together, drop that hip and squeeze the glutes, and that will hit the hip flexor as well. Let's do the other leg. Drop that hip. Knees together, squeeze the glutes. Make sure those hips are nice and square or straight. Release that off. Feet nice and parallel. Open up. Big stretch up and down. Bring those hands together and give yourselves a massive round of applause.